Most people think it takes months, if not years, of hard work and sweat and time to write a book. But what if you could do it in only 2 weeks? Let's talk about how that might be possible. So I'm never going to say that writing a book is easy, but the fact is that we do have tools now that make it a lot quicker to go through the process of positioning, planning, and writing a book that will go out there and build your business. Daniel Priestley wrote his book Scorecard Marketing in 2.5 weeks. He then gave it away to 10,000 people for free, which cost £50,000, but it added £50,000 recurring income to his business following that. So that's 2.5 weeks of work to increase your business turnover by 50k a month. So let's talk about the steps you need to take to write a book and how there are now tools out there that speed up the process exponentially to how it used to be. So the first step that you have to take in writing a book that sells your business is to position your book to your market. And this is something that used to take a good deal of time to get right. So you'd want to talk to businesses, talk to clients, put out surveys on social media, do your research and make sure you'd found the right market to aim your book at. In Book Magic, we've brought all that into the app so that you can just give it some vital information and it will create your ideal client avatar and position your book exactly to your market. And this is something that you can do in a couple of hours maximum. There's a reason this works, and that's because we have positioned thousands of books to their market for entrepreneur authors so that they can write their book and use it to build their business. It's based on the experience and expertise of years, and it's all built into one single book writing app. So the next step that's absolutely vital in getting this book written quickly is to plan it out in detail before you start writing. Now, this used to be something that we used to work with authors on actual physical index cards. It used to take a long time, possibly weeks, to get their book planned out in detail with chapters and topics and stories and headings. And now you can do it in Book Magic to the exact same process, but in a few hours. With Book Magic, we still use the same formula, but the AI can now take your responses and work out a structure, ideas, a book plan for you that you can then refine really quickly and get your book planned in detail in just a few hours, and then you can start writing. Sorry for this quick interruption. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be running a masterclass very soon. And if you are stuck in your book, if you haven't got started yet, if you are overwhelmed by the writing process, then come on this masterclass, because I am going to tell you how to get started, how to get unstuck, and how to finish your book. And I'll be running the masterclass with our tech director, Jonathan Farah, who will be giving you a live demo of the app. So you'll see exactly all the brilliant things that Book Magic AI can do to help support you and get you through the writing process. Click on the link, it will be somewhere around this video, and I really look forward to seeing you there. And then we get to the writing, which is of course the most time-consuming part of putting your book together. But an ideal business book is only 30,000 words. It can be less, it can be 20,000 words, which is not a huge amount of writing. And if you put your mind to it and schedule your time, if you've got the time between your other activities, you can write 3,000 words in 3 hours a day and get your book written in 10 days. And this is made possible because you've already done that initial work of positioning your book to your market, so you know exactly who you're talking to and what you're telling them. You've planned it out with the AI in detail, so you've got every last element of your book there, and all you've got to do is fill in the blanks, is write to your subject for however long it takes, and then you just move on to the next one, and it's just easy. It's very quick to write your book in Book Magic. You might have thought that then promoting your book takes up loads of time, and indeed it used to. But with Book Magic, before you even start writing, you can instantly set up a wait list and attract people to come and find out about your book and get information about it when it's published. You can also, as soon as you start writing, you can use the promotional function of Book Magic to turn whatever you've written instantly into LinkedIn articles, blog posts, social media posts, and you don't have to do the posting. Book Magic will post them out for you. You set up a schedule and it will post them for you. You don't even have to think about it. So promoting your book suddenly becomes absolutely instant, and you don't have to spend any of your valuable writing time working on the promotion. So now you've written your book, your next step is to get it published, and that can take varying lengths of time. So if you're looking to get a contract with a traditional publisher, that's going to be your most time-consuming option. A traditional publisher will take a minimum of 6 months to get your book out and published, and more likely a year or more. If you want to publish your book yourself, become a self-published author, that could be your quickest option. You could publish it through Amazon KDP and just have it out there within perhaps a week. It's very easy, very quick, you'll be helped by the templates. But my recommendation is to use a hybrid publisher who specialises in business books and works specifically with books written by entrepreneurs. Now, they will take it through the publishing process for you. You'll have a project editor, you'll have a copy editor, cover designer, interior designer, and all the parts of the publishing process that you won't have to spend any time on. So it will probably take 3 months to get your book out from having finished your manuscript to it being in your hand and up on Amazon and in other places to buy. But 3 months where you've handed it over to professionals to get the best quality book out there and working for you. If we go back to scorecard marketing, that's exactly what Daniel Priestley did. Published with a hybrid publisher, got an excellent book out there, and then gave all those copies away and made amazing returns on his investment. So there we are, how you can get your book written in 2 weeks. Now, I'm well aware that not everybody has 3 hours a day to devote to writing their book. You have a business to run, you may have a family to look after, but it can be done. And the tools and the technology are now there to help you write your book much more quickly than ever before. If you do want to try Book Magic, you can click the link in the description and you can try it out for free. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and now you've got no excuse. Go and write your book, get it out there and working for you.